Welcome, welcome, welcome.
There's a sparkle in your eyes. I feel the warmth of your skin. Just the touch of your hand makes me do love. It's a smile on your face. And as time goes by, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better place.
Hey, welcome to Put It All on Red. This is Roberta the Cool Lady. I am so excited tonight. I have both of my favorite nephews on with me tonight. I have MJ Skywalker. I have Mr. 180. Uh, all right. So they here with me tonight. They're gonna be we're gonna talk about some things about some relationships, and basically relationships. You stick with us. We're gonna start off real heavy, I believe, and then we're gonna end real heavy tonight. So you in for a good show tonight. And I just want to say follow me. Be sure to like, be sure to share, right? I got a couple books out. Your girl needs you to go buy them. If you want some peace, go ahead and pick up that one book with the lady sitting there meditating. That's a good book. It's good for you. Come on now. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I want the guys to come on out.
What happening?
Good evening.
Bro, super cool. Good evening.
Now, first of all,
I'm gonna behave. I'll behave today.
I don't believe that you had to say it. If you got to say it, that means you're not going to do it. Just like the kids, when they say, I'm listening, that means they're not going to listen. You're not going to behave, but that's okay. You're in a safe place, okay? And we got about 45 minutes, 50 minutes. So we can go down there and then come back up. So So I just wanted to start off. For one, it's been a long time. Thank you guys for just answering my call. Thank you for coming back. The last show you did, we talked about Black men in America and relationships. We talked about similar topic, but this time we're going to be pinpointing the topic, right? So I really appreciate it. People enjoyed you, of course. Both of y'all bad boys. So I just say thank you for joining. So let's start off. First of all, I just want to know what you're grateful for before we start talking too much ish right now.
So I'm gonna jump in there. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. 180. Y'all already know what time it is. What am I grateful for? First off, y'all, I'm a church kid, so I got my life, my health, and my strength. Hallelujah. My kids, I'm grateful for my kids. Through adversity, I'm grateful for the bounce back. This bounce back done got personal. So I'm grateful for that. 4 years, 8 years. I'm you know what? I'm 8 years out the pen. Been home 8 years. September the 20th, make 8 years. I've been having my own business. I appreciate y'all. I've had my own business for 6 years, 100% entrepreneur, international 4 years. So I'm just grateful, hey, I'm showing people, hey, this is how we doing it out here. This is how Black men gonna do it out here.
That's right. Love it. How about you now?
Man, I tell you what, man. First of all, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I ain't in the dating pool. I'm grateful for a lovely girlfriend. I'm grateful for having a strong foundation of brothers that I could always lean on and talk to no matter what. And man, I'm grateful for this new job I got, making more money. You know what I'm saying? More money, less work, and I ain't got to drive my own car. So I'm grateful for that. I can put my car away and let it sit.
Congratulations, bro. Congratulations. Big ups, man.
Right.
And I feel like you shot a little shot at me real quick, bro. He shot that thing quick at the beginning. Bro, shots is fire. But okay, bro.
When
I
I
see you.
did like this, I
You know
believe
what I'm saying? He just
like
shot
that.
that.
He did it. He almost hit me too. I said, well, damn. I thought we were coming to the fight together.
You know what I'm saying? I said, dang. All right. But congratulations, bro. From one
I
black man
appreciate
to another, man. You
Yeah.
killing the game. Good job, bro. For real, for real.
Yeah.
Well, you killing it too. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody can pull back from everything. You know what I'm saying? People let stuff break them, man, and you always gotta shake off. So, I mean, shout out to you too for keeping your head above water through these
I
times.
appreciate it, man.
That's right. That's right. I know earlier I thought about what's been on my mind is forgiveness, right? And not just forgiveness for everybody else or like having the grace because we usually, that's usually easy. Like I say, hey Neff, I forgive you, man. I know how it could be. That's easy, but forgiveness for Roberta, that's when it gets heavy. Like, damn, Roberta, what you do? How do you forgive yourself, right? So I've been thinking more about that, like, yeah, forgiveness for myself and having just, being patient with myself. Like, hey, you getting there and you're doing, because sometimes we can be very heavy on ourselves. I know I can. And so just really dealing with, okay, forgive yourself, forgive those things, and really just let them go in that mirror, the rearview mirror. Let them get on down the road. Let's go. So that's where I've been. And I'm grateful for the grace of being able to forgive myself.
Yeah.
Because life be life. For real, for real.
Definitely.
All right. Now, Neff, what you had something to say?
No, I'm just saying definitely. Forgiveness is a big thing. I've been going through that myself. Just
Okay.
really just forgiving myself. But nah, life definitely be lifing. But we yet growing.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Now, actually, what came up in between time and what I was saying, I was like, well, we got one more topic before we roll into the high value man and woman deal, right? I wanted to talk about relationship entitlements.
Mm, okay. Give us a little bit more. Give us a little bit more. What you mean by that?
Like some people think, even with family, that they're entitled to certain things
Mm,
because of their relationship to you. So even with like husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, cousins, aunties, moms, they feel like the relationship they have holds some entitlements.
that's
And
true.
yeah, yeah. And
I'm
so
I'm learning though, as just because of a parent, and this is just we can go from parent to child. Just because you're a parent doesn't mean that I'm entitled to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to do friends, spouse. I don't have to do nothing that I don't want to do. Like, people tend to think that because hey, I said this or we're in a relationship, you supposed to do that. But how do you fix that entitlement? I think that's more the question.
well, I don't know. Let's see what MJ got to say about that.
I think no matter how the age is, it comes from a lack of maturity. That entitlement. I'm a firm believer that the only person that owes you anything is your parents, and after a certain age, they don't owe you nothing either. You know what I'm saying? And so anything anybody ever does for you is out the kindness of their heart. You know what I'm saying? Even husband and wife, this man may have pledged his life to you, but at the end of the day, you're an adult and you need to, do what you do. And that's nice if somebody keeps their promise or nice if somebody keeps their words, but always understand that, you know what I'm saying? You your own person. So you got to make things happen no matter what. And if somebody feels like you owe them something, then you need to properly communicate that, hey, just because we have this relationship doesn't mean I owe you anything. I might have do this for you because I love you. I do this for you because I'm certain person in your life, but I'm not obligated to do this. Like I said, if you ain't my child under a certain age, I ain't got it for you.
Yeah.
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 But entitlement also is keeping your peace. Like for me, it's about peace. If it's destroying my peace, you can't feel no kind of entitlement to me. Like I don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? Mama, daddy, sister, brother. No matter who you are, I'm trying to keep my peace. And to keep my peace, it might disturb yours. But what is your peace valued at? But somebody in the comments said it very good. Somebody said it very well. In the comments, they say communication is key. And for me, that's number one on any relationship. People think that when you say the word relationship is intimacy, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, and that's not true. There's business relationships that people feel like they could call you. I have people that call me and they feel like they can call me any hours of the night. No, business hours shut off after a certain time. If you worked on a job, you can't call them like unless you're a salary worker or whatever. Even certain jobs, you can supply me with a cell phone. I've had company cars and cell phones. After a certain time, I'm not answering that. You get
Right.
where I'm coming from. So it comes to where that communication comes, and like they said, boundaries.
Mhm.
Boundaries have to come in place. But the thing is, where it messes up is you set boundaries and then you let people cross the line. I've gotten to a point in my life in my mid 30s, you're not crossing the boundary with me. This is the boundary, and you're gonna respect that. Now, do understand that every action becomes a reaction. So if you cross that boundary and I spaz out, or as they use the word these days, crash out, you can't get upset that I'm crashing
Yeah.
because you overstepped the boundary that I set in place.
Right. Right. Right.
MJ, what's your take, MJ? MJ over there look like he got something to say.
No,
Right.
I remember this line from Dave Chappelle with the whole Rick James, and he was like, he was a habitual line stepper, and it just kind of reminded me of what you just said. Uh, my granddaddy always told me, what I'm saying, never let no ever, don't ever let nobody, don't ever let nobody show you who they are more than once. You know what I'm saying? If you did it once, you'll do it again. So
Wow.
me, the boundary is set after you do something one time. That's it. The boundary is set. I'm 100% with you on that. I'm setting the boundary every single time. And
Mhm.
if I'm more of the I used to be a crash out. I'm more of the silent ghoster now. You start crossing boundaries, and all of a sudden I stop popping up in your life. It
Yep.
started. You don't see me on your reels. You don't see me on your news feed, and all of a sudden you go to click on my Facebook page, and that shit'll say add a friend. Go from close friend to add friend, real quick.
Yeah.
What you say? I ain't even got to do all that. But I think
Yeah,
the other thing is guilt. Guilt. Going back to 180, his question. I think the guilt is what keeps a person in an obligation of of that person that's entitled. Like I may not have been able to do this, but now I'm able to do this for you, or I may have I may have let you down before, but I'm going to be doing it this time. So I think we got to be aware of guilt, and when we're doing things out of guilt, because when you doing things out of guilt, you only get, like you said, you only get pissed off. I know I do. I get like, and usually, when I do something that my mind already told me, hey, don't even mess with it. It usually go left anyway, and I'm
Yeah.
ended up getting frustrated. Like some told me, don't even mess with you like this. You know,
Yeah.
I should already know not to mess with you because my brain was telling me don't do it, but out of the obligation of relationship, I was trying to, out of some guilt, I was trying to do what is I felt was right. But usually it does go all the way south, to be honest with you. They never went right. And I don't want to feel bad because I did something for you either. Who wants to feel
Somebody. Okay. 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 That's a good question there. Besides lack of communication, what's missing from relationships in 2025? Where's the love? Does love matter anymore?
I'll sit out. I got
Go
it.
ahead.
I'm
We're
gonna
gonna let wait a minute before you start talking. We're gonna let the man in the relationship tell y'all.
I'm gonna tell y'all one big thing that's missing in relationships in 2025. And for me, the answer is simple: is walking into a relationship with good intentions. A lot of people walk into relationships wanting something, whether it's men, women, whether you want sex, money, a place to stay, benefits to that person. You walk into it with bad intentions, and then all of a sudden somebody catches feelings, and then it's just a hot damn mess. Walking into a relationship with good intentions. I walked into this with the intention is I want to get to know you. I want to love you. I want to be there for you. I want to be somebody that you can lean on and just somebody that you can trust. I want to build a foundation with you. That's what a lot of people aren't walking into relationships with. You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of women walking into relationships broke, and you got a lot of men walking into relationships horny, and it just never works out. It never works out.
Right. Or vice versa. Right. Or vice versa.
True. Vice versa. You know, a lot of men might walk into a broke, women
Right.
walk into a horny.
Yeah.
Um, but they said, "Where's the love?" These days in 2025, I don't know. It ain't like it used to, but the values have changed. The values, but then what does it goes into what does relationship mean to you? I'm learning to accept the red flags. If you don't respect your mama and your daddy, I don't care what they did. If you don't respect your mama and your daddy, you're not gonna respect me. You get where I come from, and if you if you would throw away that relationship, and if you would throw away that relationship, and or if you don't have a relationship for whatever reason, and that relationship means nothing to you, that means you might not even know what relationship means. You know that I think that's where social media has. I think that's where social media has everything kind of messed up. Is because they've changed the definitions of so many different things. Back in the day, you used to have a best friend, and a best friend meant friend. Root word of friend is end, END. That means I'm gonna ride with you. We doing this. We together. We gonna figure it out. You get what I'm saying? You locked in. Hey, bro, I'm gonna talk you off the cliff. You gonna talk me off the cliff. Now it's friend with benefit. You gotta have some kind of situation going. They not talking to each other off the cliff. That's them. They don't got nothing to do with me. So it just really comes to, for me, this 2025 love isn't even. Yeah, I don't even know if they even know what that really means.
Yeah.
They rolling with infatuation. And another thing that's missing is God in y'all relationships. I keep trying to tell people if that person wasn't sent to God for you, then it's never gonna work no matter how hard you try.
Ooh, come on.
No matter
Yeah.
how hard you try.
I
Everybody
don't
says
care how good the sex is if you ain't got God.
it ain't even a good about that. People be really out here 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years with somebody and just be going through it and through it and through it. And all I ask is that the person you think God sent to you? You think God sent you a man that's gonna cheat on you 20,000 times? Brother, you think God sent you a woman that's gonna let you work 3, 4, 2, 3 jobs, 16 hours a day and not help you with nothing? No, that ain't the woman God sent for you. So that's why it's not working, because it's not meant for you. God didn't send that person for you. Get with somebody who can appreciate you for being you. You know what I'm saying? Not somebody who appreciates what you're doing for them.
Right.
Wow. But you know where that came from, though, bro. You know they done changed up everything so much. Nobody's searching for God. It's the latest fad. The oh, I'm Aquarius, you a Libra. Oh, we're together. We did it. They not even searching for God no more. You know what I'm saying? They going to trees and the sky and the star came out. Today's my day. Oh, I met you 3 times a day because that one star jumped out the sky. It's not like it used to be, bro. Like back in the day, Big Mama took us to church. You gonna pray, you gonna know how to pray, you gonna know about God, you gonna know about Jesus, you gonna read whatever religion you was a part of. I know some Jehovah Witnesses. I know all type, you know what I'm saying? But there was a foundation. Now it's not no foundation. Now it's are you woke? Somebody asked me that the other day. Is you woke? I said, yeah, I woke up this morning and I brushed my teeth. What you talking about? Like, of course I'm
Well,
talking to you.
you know, I think too what has happened too, because I see so many people like, especially on social media, and social media, unfortunately, like you said, 180 has taken the validity, meaning the truth out of what is. It's just taking the truth out of things. So like you have, especially our people, that we represent. You have them talking about it ain't no God. You have them on the ear talking about ain't no Jesus. But at the same time, they really don't know. They're just comfortable with it because you got to think some of that stuff carry accountability, right? Because if I say I believe in God, I can't treat my nephews any kind of way. I love on y'all. I be hey, I'm happy for you. I'm so glad you're okay. So that accountability is what people get uncomfortable with because they're not used to it. That accountability of what it means to love, because God is love. So that's why people are pushing again love all the way out the picture because they're not comfortable with it anymore.
Go ahead, bro. Cause I see you over there.
I wanna give you something on that, Auntie, because you said accountability and
All
people
right.
pushing it away. I told this chick a while ago, right? And sometimes even all my rants are talking mess. I be dropping jewels on people. I told chick, I was like, I think the reason why you deal with the dude that you deal with is because you deal with them because you're comfortable and you know that you've hit your cap with this man. You'll never love this man fully. And you don't want to love fully because you probably did it and you probably got hurt. So I think a lot of people deal with the person they deal with because they know at the end of the day, the pain from losing that person won't be as high because you kind of hit your cap with that person. Like I feel the way I feel about you and I've hit that cap. So I'm gonna just keep dealing with you, even though I'm not truly happy. You won't let yourself leave that person and love someone because you don't want to deal with the hurt and disappointment of possibly losing that person.
Bro, wait. So I want to add to that, but then I want to go into this question that was just popped up there. To add to what you were saying is you don't want to lose that person because of the cap, right? But the truth of the matter is it goes to you don't want to be lonely. So are people just lonely? My thing is I my thing is, and I can't say names because of legal issues and certain things. I'm really cautious of what I say, y'all. Please. I stayed in my situationship as they used because I didn't want to start over with somebody new. I'm in my mid-30s.
Yeah.
I have two babies. You already know me. I already know you. I already know the crap you're gonna do. You already know the crap I'm gonna do. So it's easier for me to stay in this situation at mid-30s. I've already given you 5 years of my life. You get what I'm saying? So you telling me you want me to start all the way over. So then it goes back to what you say, MJ. Well, I already know the cap. So once we had gotten, and I'm speaking on something I know, y'all. Once we had gotten to the point of this, the best is going to get. And somebody told me this before. I'd rather have a piece of a woman than no woman at all. So I'd rather have a woman in my home that might be mentally abusing me. I'm not saying that's happening to me. Wink if you. I'm not saying that's what it was, y'all. I'm not. Whatever. I'm just saying. I'd rather have a woman that's abusing me, or not listening, or not helping, or whatever the situation, than not have nothing at all. That was my situation. That's my truth.
Yeah.
So you stay. Because finally I found somebody that gets me at least a little bit. They accept the most quirky stuff. And then now I'm out in this dating pool. Yeah.
And
But there are those nights though.
I said, hey.
There are those nights though that, like that question said, that you get lonely. And
Yeah.
you like, you know what? I should have just been quiet and accept the abuse. I should have just, man, they'll still, at least they would be here. At least I wouldn't be here by myself. I wouldn't be having to pay every bill by myself. Somebody I could talk to. You get where I'm coming from? And it's like, okay, when you get lonely, you know what I'm saying? You get out there and you start making crazy moves.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with that. You're right.
Somebody said, so what does healing look like now? Are y'all asking me? That's not like me. NJ said, I'm in a relationship. I don't know.
It's not. Listen,
Yeah,
listen,
that ain't
listen. I promise you, getting to a point where I could be in a relationship where I'm not self sabotaging it took a place of healing. It took a point of me to realize that okay, just like you said, right? I stayed in the same thing, a relationship for I was in it for 6 years and stayed another 3 years because I felt like I've already put this much time into it. I don't want to lose that time by leaving with somebody else. Right? Realize all after the fact that you know what? You missed, you could miss your soulmate out here giving somebody extra time.
Mhm.
You'll miss your soulmate giving somebody extra time because you don't want to leave. You already been there. Because
Yeah,
let me
yeah.
ask you this. Let me ask you this, right? You don't treat your relationship like you treat the car. After you get so many miles on that car, you looking like it's time to get rid of this mug. This gotta go.
Yeah.
Right? I don't give a damn how many road trips, how many booty calls, how many times we done midlife slid in this thing. We gotta go. I gotta get something new because it ain't working. You know what I'm saying? And so you get to a point of relationship where this isn't working. We talked about this on my podcast. When you stay in a place you know you're not happy, then you're willingly just throwing time away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And time is something that we can't get back. That's one of the most precious things out there. You're just throwing time away.
So now I got a question because I hear you. Since I've been going through everything I've been going through, I've been to four, I've had to work 4 events. Okay, y'all. In these 4 events that I had to work, each one was celebrations of 25 years marriage. I'm doing a 50 year on Saturday. 50
Mhm.
years of,
Nice, nice, nice.
in 50 years. And I asked the man, I say, can I get like 20 minutes of your time? He said, sure. Older guy, of course, you know, he's been married 50 years. Clearly he's older. Um, so I asked him, I said, man, in 50 years, you've been happy like literally the whole like 50? Like I ain't even 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like how are you? He said, no, nobody said that you was going to be happy.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so it kind of contradicts what you said. So how do you I asked him how did he get to the 50? He said he endured a lot, but it's give and take. But when you know you're with your person, it's easier to give and take compared to when you just knocking heads. I said so because I had asked him, I said, so out of the 50 years, did 1 year just feel like, man, I should throw in the towel? He said he had like 3 to 5 years of that. I was like,
But I think the difference is, which if you're political, you watch what they're doing now. They're throwing it back to a time where a man and where a woman's going to need a man. They're taking a lot of rights away from women to do that. That's their total deal, so they can have children. That's the goal. And I'm saying that to say 40 years ago, see, there wasn't any social media. It wasn't no twerking. It wasn't no taking pineapples so your coochie could smell good and taste good. It wasn't none of that. That was that was a disgrace. So it wasn't nothing. People wasn't doing all of that. But that's the value now. That is the value now, because that's what everybody talking about. That's what is valued. The big booties, the big breasts, the BBLs, and that is what's valued now. So that's way far from where he found his honey at 40 years. See, 40 years ago, she wasn't on none of that. She just on what Big Mama told her to do to keep that man. You see what I'm saying? She was on a whole different. This is what I need to do for this household right here. This household 55511. Forever Street, and we don't have that no more. People don't have that no more because they have so many other influences, and especially the younger you get, it's more wilder because even if you just listen to music, we went from love music, love making music to just just
But
taking.
I feel like it's going back, like you said. I feel like it is going back though.
Oh yeah, well, all these laws that this guy put in, whether it be good or bad,
I
because
want
it's gonna come with some hardcore, some mess. Because
to,
it's coming with some mess. It's coming with some crazy stuff.
Auntie, I'm gonna give you a little pushback on the music. As I've gotten older, right, and at work, I get to listen to music, and I kind of put some old school stuff on because I was raised on old school stuff, right?
Yeah.
I realized, right, that I came to my parents the other day. I came to my daddy and my uncle, and I said, "Let me tell y'all something. Y'all owe me an apology on the music that I grew up listening to because y'all was listening to some trifling ass niggas too. They was on some ain't shit stuff too because we listen to love songs, and I'm sitting there listening to the actual lyrics because we sit here. If loving you was wrong, I don't want to be right. And it was like, that's right, brother. Sing that shit. You was talking about somebody else's wife and you somebody else's husband, sir. Sir, you out here cheating.
Right.
Dude, I wish
in the next room. But they said in the next room.
In the next room. I wish my homeboy didn't trust me with his wife because I'm in love with her. Sir, I beg you,
find love with her. You hear me?
It makes sense here. Hold on. Y'all was some trifling ass niggas.
But bro, I said the same thing. I was talking to my homeboy the other day. I got a white homeboy, right? I was talking to my homeboy the other day. While country artists want to talk about rappers, have you listened to what all they talk about is drinking and sex? That's it. They don't talk about nothing else. Drinking. They're condoning alcoholism and sex, and they're like sex, and y'all want to talk about rap music and R&B, and all they doing is
no better.
Y'all are doing the same thing.
Hold on, I want to answer that question I put up. I said, what do men really want? What do
I want to answer that one too.
So, right, I'm gonna say this, right? I'm gonna give you my two answers. What do men really want? I think men want a woman who's gonna hold them down no matter what. Men want a woman that's gonna be able to be there at the point of time when he needs her. Right. I think men want a woman who knows how to speak up, but can also balance the role of speaking up, but also being submissive. Like, hey, babe, I think we should do this. And, you don't want a woman that's going to be like, okay, we do whatever you want to do. She's going to be like, hey, I don't think we should do that. I think we should do this. So that level of knowing how to speak up and stand, but staying submissive, supporting your man. A woman that's going to support you in public, but slap you upside your head when y'all get behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Because why you said that dumbass shit at this party, right? But she ain't say nothing to you at the party. She just took a mental note. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but when she got home, when you got home, she slapped you upside your head. You know what I'm saying? And I think the biggest thing for me, and this going to lead into your main question, a high value woman. A high value woman and man, I think that is something that is every single person on this earth is probably going to have a different answer because every single person on this earth is looking for a different version of a man or a woman. Just like me and 180, his definition of a high value woman can be completely different from mine. That don't make his answer any wrong. That don't make my answer right. It's just that his definition can be completely different because you can be a man who wants a high value woman that's going to be a housewife. And you can want to be a man that wants a high value woman who's going to go to work and get it just like you is, right? That don't make your answer wrong. I think it's the definition of what you think a high value woman and a man is. And I think that for the woman answer, right? I think a high value woman, the answer is going to be so completely different because I think a high value man is exactly what you think it is. A nigga that makes a lot of money. Like you like a high value man is a nigga that makes a lot of money, and you can't convince me anything other than that. That's what a lot of women are gonna say. A man that makes money, a man that makes moves, a man that's got it. But a high value woman is gonna be way more complex because women aren't rooted in making money.
But wait, bro. Let me back up a little bit.
All right.
Because I want to kind of piggyback off what you said. The thing about the high valued woman and man, what people have to understand, I was married for 5 years. What I wanted at the beginning of my marriage and what I wanted by the middle, and then by the time at the end, what I wanted is totally different. Once we understand that you grow and you change, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna be real with you. I wanted a stay-at-home mom when I first got married. I wanted a woman that was gonna stay home, take care of the house, take care of the kids, basically some trophy wife until I got out here and then bills start racking in and these babies wouldn't like, yeah, I need you to go to work. Okay. I need you to be bringing in 6 figures like me. And
Swear to God,
like,
hey, I tell you one thing for sure. When I was out here dating, hey, we get your number. The first thing at dinner, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't need a stay-at-home wife. That's off the rip. I don't need a stay-at-home wife. Let me tell you something. I don't mind cleaning. And all I'm asking you this. I believe that I'm a type of nigga that I will spend more money on food and I will spend more money on laundry stuff because I don't want to wash clothes and I don't want to cook. I clean the shit out that kitchen when you done, but I don't want to cook. You hear what I'm telling you? I have you clean the rest of the house.
That agrees to what he said earlier, though. MJ, that agrees with what you said earlier, where we both have two different. I love cooking. Big Mama raised me. I cook a whole 5-course gourmet. I used to cook in my house before my for my ex-wife did, but that's what I wanted, but I found out quickly. Listen, I used to want that. No lie, I was 28 years old. I want to stay home. Man, I want you to go get your nails done. I want you to keep your hair did. I wanted some good sex. I want you to have these babies. And then it was like, but what I got didn't match. And you got to understand, when you got a stay-at-home wife, you got to handle everything. Everything. The oil changes on her car note, the house, and it's like, man, you have no help. If you don't get it done, it's not gonna get done. But it was just, for me, what do men want? I tell women like this. I just want commitment, good communication. Of course, everybody wants good sex, I would hope. You know what I'm saying? Monica said it best. I need somebody I can trust with my deepest, darkest secrets. But then for me, in my situation, I need you with some drive. I'm 100% entrepreneur. You don't got to make $1 million. You don't even got to make 6 figures. I got that under wraps. Making 6 figures is hard work. You get where I'm coming from? What I need from you is, I need to come home and you be my safe place. I need you to understand, when I walk out of here, a white cop might shoot my black Negro. Yeah. And I need to be able to come home. Hey, I need somebody that's grateful. I need somebody that understands, hey, look, this is the safe space. Like you said, I don't want no pushover. Oh, everything I say, go get it, go get it, go get it. Do this. Nah, that's going to be stupid because I'm not. Men think different. Yeah. So we make $50,000. Tomorrow we might go and buy a house and some G-Wagons. And you up there like, nah, I need somebody to think about the future. What we going to do? How we going to retire?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't want no more kids. Well, I can't have no more kids, but I don't want no more kids. So if you're coming with kids, I'm cool. To me, having kids don't make you valuable. And that's the thing I don't like about what this country is going through. Oh, well, if you have kids, you're better than a person that don't have kids. That's not true. Because I'm in my mid-30s and I got babies. And this is, I should have prayed about it and thought about it.
What you said is real. Well, the thing is, we're producing and have been producing, along with the other melanated groups, more babies than our peers. And so that's where they're sitting.
What's a Renaissance man? I'm sorry. What does that mean?
Old-fashioned man.
Yeah, because he said, I'm a provider. I love providing. And see, that might be, so what he might want that stay-at-home wife. And again, a lot of people might be like, oh, you this, that, and the third. No, listen, if you are a man that has enough money to do exactly what Mr. 180 said and provide everything and be okay and have fun, brother, I salute you. You know what I'm saying? I love when men be like, I'm a provider. Well, nigga, what job you got so I can get it? So
But
now
this is the thing, though, bro. This is where I kind of like switch. I was a provider, and I still needed help. I believe we could be a provider. Like I made sure we bought a house, made sure, but I get it for the man that wants to pay all the bills and do everything. I'm just not that Negro. I'm sorry.
the problem is this, right? Hear me out, Mr. 180. Hear me out. I got you. See, a lot of people don't understand, right? Is they say a man say I'm a provider because you know what, Mr. 80, I don't pay all the bills. Me and my girlfriend split a lot of shit. But hear me out though. I'm a provider. You know what I provide her with? I provide her with peace, love, trust, loyalty. I provide her with a safe space. I provide her with comfort. I provide her with the fact that she knows if her tire blows anywhere, I'm coming. She knows that their car messes up anywhere, I'm coming. She knows that if she need me to pick the baby up from daycare, I'm coming. If she's like, hey, I'm coming out. She works 2 jobs. Hey, man, I'm tired. I'm hungry as hell. What's for dinner? I can either whip up something she got in the kitchen or I can make sure she got some hot food when she get home. I can provide that. I provide her a peace of mind. And that's the one thing that a lot of people don't understand, and that's one of the things I take pride of as a man. Let me tell you something. I might not be making $100,000 a year, but I promise you this: on everything, I make my girl's life easy as shit. And a lot of niggas can't say they do that. I make her life easy. You know what I'm saying? I make her life easy, and she makes my life easy. You know what I'm saying? And that is one of the key functions of actually being in a relationship. Yep. Is at the end of the day, when we finally get home and come together, brother, we can kick our feet back knowing that we did all our adult responsibilities and watch some bullshit TV, and I can be happy because we don't need to be turned up to be happy. Best intimacy moments is laying in the bed, feet crossed, fresh out the shower, watching Martin. That's intimacy because we know that we did everything we needed to do that day as adults and as a couple, and we come together. And when I see guys like Jason Scott that say he a Renaissance man and he paying all the bills, my nigga, what job you got? Because I'm trying to get that bitch. Because now I got a job that can pay all the bills and my girl's still working. Let me tell you how we finna make this shit roll. Like, what? I'm always looking for opportunity to up myself, and I'll never hate on no brother. I hate when, especially us black men. I hate when younger black men try to tell these older black men, "Oh, you a simp ass nigga for paying all your bills." No, you just mad because you can't do it. I might not be able to pay all my bills, but I tell you what, I do the best I can, and I give my girl 100% of my effort, just like she gives me 100% of her effort. And every single time I see a man that says, "I'm a provider, I pay all the bills," nigga, where you work at? They hiring.
But that's the thing, though, bro. That's what makes you high value, though. You get what I'm saying? It goes back into the topic. That's what makes you high value all the way across the board, man.
But see, I might be high value for her because she's somebody. There's a woman out there right now. I'm not a high value man because I ain't gonna pay all the bills, and I respect her decision. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we got to stop as people. We got to stop arguing with people for their unrealistic expectations. Or maybe they think they realistic expectations. Let me tell you something. When these women be like, I want a man that's got money. I want a man that's tall. I want a man that's got his portfolio together. I want a man that's emotionally stable, mentally stable.
That's not realistic with all of those things. The 3 of those things together don't even match. It's like water and oil.
I'll tell you this. When I hear women say they want all of that, all I hear is, I don't want to put no work into this man or this relationship. So go ahead and try to find, because I'm going to ask you this. I'm gonna tell y'all this. When women say they want a man with all that, or even a man say he want a woman with all of that, brother, I promise you, the woman, if a woman got all of that, she ain't looking for your ass. I promise you that. And the same thing, and if a man got all of that, what the fuck think you make he looking for you? He not.
Let me even break it down even lower, bro. Let me break it down even lower. I know we gotta go, but break it down like this. You make 6 figures for real. Say you make 6 figures. If you get a job right now where you making 6 figures, they gonna work you like a what? Dog. They about to work you like a. I'm working 15 hours some days. Some days I'm up till 4 o'clock in the morning. The last thing I'm trying to do is talk to you when I'm ready to go to sleep. I don't want to be emotionally. What? You want me to tell you my feelings? I just sat in 3 meetings. 4 of the people didn't even speak English. And you want me to sit here and talk to you about what? And a lot of women can take that side of you when it's like this is what comes with making money. This is what comes with the emotional unstableness comes with the money. Okay. So now you saying you want me to be emotionally attached to you. You want me to come on, cook, do this, do that, do this, do this. Boom, boom, boom. You want me to have a portfolio, but then you don't want me to be gone all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want me to be gone. I got to do these shows. You want that Escalade outside? I got to go tell these jokes. Okay. You want this? I got to go sing. You want that? I got to go take some pictures. But then it's like, oh well, he's gone too much. You can walk up, like you just said. The things don't go together, and it's like, okay, like now I'm single.
Unrealistic expectations. All you gotta do is break it down. There, baby, I can either be a busy man or a broke man. Which one you want?
Right. That part.
I can either be a busy man or a broke man. Which one you want?
Right. Right.
Somebody said women's first statement is their pride. Let me explain. I just did speed dating a couple weeks back, right? I did the speed dating, and believe it or not, women have gotten so shallow. You get where I'm coming from, where it's like you ain't even. And then I ain't gonna lie, the depressive part about the speed dating was like, man, I should have just stayed married and just dealt with what I had going on, because like he said, they feel like they're the prize. I have my own house. I'm a black man with my own house, taking care of one of my kids by myself. I don't have a nanny that works 5-10 hours a week. You get where I'm coming from. I take my kid to school every day. I take care of my business. I pay all. You know what I'm saying? Like boom, 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 boom. I'm doing everything a black man should do to take care of their kids. Like I tell people, don't pat me on my back to be a single dad. I made the kid. I gotta take care of him. They said they know, oh, you get a prize. You know what I'm saying? But it comes to with women, oh well, I'm the prize. And it's like, how? Because with or without you, I still gotta make things shake. So I don't understand how that becomes a prize. And like if you left tomorrow, it just isn't. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I said this to a chick one time back in my dating era. She said the same thing. She said, "Baby, I'm the prize." I say, "Baby girl, unless I'm a pimp and you popping that coochie to make us some money, you ain't no damn prize." Promise you that. Promise you that.
That's one way of putting it.
Promise you that. If you ain't making me no money, you ain't no prize. Baby, I can be prize that check with you.
But then that's the crazy part about it, though, bro. Is they've gotten to everything has to have money. Everything has to be, what can they get? What can I get? Everything is so monetary. Everything is so, well, you got to have this amount of money. Okay, you take me on a date. I asked her, what's an ideal date for you? This woman had this, she want to go to the Japan. At this point, we should have just flew to Japan, how much money she was talking. And I was like, oh, well, I'm not for you. And they were like, well, we see your truck outside. I don't care what you think. Let me look, that's a lease. Okay. You miss one payment, they're coming to get it. So it's just, yeah, bro, I don't know.
Bro, I hate when a bit, listen, I don't got an Escalade, but I got a nice ass Jeep Grand Cherokee. And I had a bitch one time try to tell me, she told me, oh, you got a really nice Jeep. You must got money. No, motherfucker, I make bad financial decisions. I make bad financial decisions.
I got a BMW outside.
Financial decisions, dog. I ain't got no money.
No. And they don't understand. This is the thing I told somebody the other day. You do know you missed one good payment. I got a BMW, one good payment, one oil change, and the thing is going back to the shop. Like you said, terrible financial decisions.
I'm trying to tell you, you be looking at the wrong stuff. You got a nice G. Girl, that. No. Listen.
I passed up all the Camrys and said, yeah, this is the one. This is the truck to get.
Let me tell you
the Hondas and everything.
Hey, I got that Jeep on a 730 credit score and $5,000 down payment. Is the only reason why I can afford this mug right now.
Listen.
What you talking about?
Is it sad that that's how we're judged off of the car you drive, the clothes you wear, how you like that? Is it sad like that's how we judged though?
Yeah,
you know what? No, you know what it is? It's honest, and I like that. I just be honest with yourself. Be honest with who you are. Because I promise you this. If I was talking to a chick and she pull up in a black Nissan Altima, I'd probably be like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm good."
Why?
I'm a woman in an Altima. Hold on. Altimas are actually good cars.
Listen.
I'm trying to upgrade it to a Benz, but hey, you know,
it is a well-known stereotype that if she drive a black Nissan Altima, she probably a hoe. So I stay away from the black Nissan Altima. Dog. I stay away from the black Nissan.
So you didn't have a bad experience with the black
before.
Me and a couple homeboys and had, but it's the same thing, ladies. Listen.
They said the same thing about the Honda Accord. If you drive the Honda Accord as a man, you sell drugs.
Me and my homeboys at work was like, if a dude pull up to date your daughter, what kind of car can he pull up in? I said, if he pull up in a nice Toyota Camry, you know what I'm saying? If he pulls up in a pickup truck with basic stuff on it, I'll let that slide. He was like, what if he pulled up in a Charger? Hell no. You're not picking my daughter up in no Hellcat. Sir, no. Keep moving. Keep moving. No, sir.
You're moving too fast, brother.
No, sir.
I'm good.
And a Chevy Impala? Hell no. Nah.
No. You better not have no rims on it, and it better not have no bang in the trunk.
If I can hear you before you pull up in the parking lot,
it's the hell no.
Keep on sliding.
Keep on rolling.
Those are muscle vehicles, guys.
I don't care.
Listen, muscle vehicles are for YNs and old guys.
I look at it, and I know what I was doing at 16. And I know what I was doing when I had a Charger and an Impala, and I know what I was doing, you know. And so, yeah, you're not gonna do that with my daughter.
Bro, when I got
they say right thing, wrong daughter. Mm-mm.
Yeah, hey, when I got my Pontiac with the VA, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was sliding that motherfucker. You hear me? I was sliding. I'm talking about. As soon as you open the door, all you smelled was black ice. That's how you knew I wasn't shit back in the day.
You got too many black ices. We're not letting you go.
All you hear is Young Jeezy, Thug Motivation 101, and my car smelled like black ice. You should have knew I was trouble from the start.
Somebody said their first was a Lincoln.
JCC, he sound like a Renaissance nigga. His first was a Lincoln.
My first car was a Lexus, though. I had a Lexus IS.
Hey, he said he was an old hoe. He was pulling them, listening to Isley Brothers. Jason was an old hoe. Jason was
and that's my other nephew, and he might be y'all's age. He might be a little younger, actually.
They called my pastor. He said black ice, new car said, no, it was black. That black ice. I'm rocking. I had the cans. Did you have the cans? You open up 2 of the cans, and then you get 3 of the trees and 1 of the ones in the vents. Listen, that thing smells so good. Then at the end of the night, you're gonna go vacuum that boy out. I had leather seats, so you gotta wipe the seats down because there was some stuff going on them leather seats.
Oh yeah,
you redo the black ice. You won't never know. Nobody was. It was only you, girl. Me.
Yeah. How many other girls you had in this car? It's only you.
No, it's just you. You said I was gonna. Nah.
I can honestly say I was not a high value man back in my early 20s.
Would you say definitely not?
I definitely wasn't. I was everything your dad warned you about. Girl be like, "You not like them other guys." No, I'm not. I'm not like them other guys. In the back of my head, I'm like, I'm worse.
Gotcha. Would say gotcha. Got him.
It's like, you think I got money because I got this Pontiac? No, my daddy put the down payment on this. I ain't got no parents.
That's crazy because now that's how they feel. Oh, like I pull up to the corner, you know, they see the little logo. Hey, what's up? I'm like, dang, back in the day, women would never be like, what's up with you? Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just, I don't know, it's a different time. It is. I'm not interested.
Bro, these women these days, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. They some because they ain't just cars no more. It's work uniform. So because I do construction work, they see the boots and the bright orange shirt. They be like, "Hey, damn, little daddy, what's up with you? What you do?" I don't make enough. Sorry, I don't make enough. Sorry, shawty. Right.
But the crazy part about it is, because now it's just, I had a girl propose to me though, for real. She proposed to me, and I was like, Get up, you are embarrassing me. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? For real, bruh. Her mama was like, oh, she seen a lottery ticket. And she was trying to lock in. Nah, I'm good.
I mean, hold on now. You said you love cooking. See, you the type of friend that I pop up at your house. Like, why the hell Jody here? Because I'm here to get something to eat.
Do you hear me? Listen.
Hey, I'm here to see my nephew. But really, I know you cooking. So you can send a nanny home. Me and that nephew will hang out.
You and nephew got it. Don't even worry about it.
Me and nephew hang out while you cook.
Let me tell you. I cook every day, right? My uncle come over at a certain time to get a plate. My aunt down the street get a plate. They all send somebody because they older, you know. So they be like, "Hey, they coming through to get a plate. Did you cook today? Y'all know I cooked today. What's on the menu?" Okay, wait. So what's the long term goal? Marriage, situationship, companionship. I'm MJ. That's on you. I've already been married. They don't want my answer.
I think the long-term goal is a very basic one. It's just to marry your best friend, marry somebody you can just see yourself having a good time with, marry somebody who has like equal life goals as you. That's somebody you just want to do everything with because
MJ, how old are you?
I'm 37.
Okay. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry. I had that. The people want to know.
So just kind of it's simple answer. Just marry your best friend. You know what I'm saying? Somebody you can just hang around with and be cool with, and it ain't got to be nothing to it. I know this is gonna sound stupid, but we talk about the ideal date. My girl, I knew my lady was the one when we discussed an ideal date, and she said, "A one where I go home full and before 10 o'clock." I said, "This the one right here. Sign up right here. You full before 10 o'clock? You don't care what we gonna eat? Long as you full before 10 o'clock." I said, "This the one right here."
See that I gotta beg to differ, bro, because I thought that with my wife, and I asked her what's her ideal date, and she was like, I told her you can go anywhere. At that time, I was making good money, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, we can do a 2 for $20 at Chili's. I'm like, man, so where can we sign? Let's do it.
Hey, and sometimes it be like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes.
And I signed, and look at me now, Lord Jesus. We ain't gonna get on that though. We're gonna just let that go.
But you gonna heal, and you gonna.
Oh no, yeah, okay, yeah, y'all my age. They just said we're his age, yeah. So long-term goal, marriage. So you would get married, MJ?
Yeah, I would get married. I figure, I think that because I'm later, I'm 37. I think that I've carved out who I am as a person, and because she is 1 year older than me, she's kind of carved out who she is as a person. And I think who we are as our core people, I think is pretty settled. Now, life changes you, so stuff happens, right? But I think that we kind of have matured. So marriage would definitely be on the table, but I don't recommend people getting married, like especially in the early 20s, because you don't know who you are, and she doesn't know who she is,
and people change.
People change, and that's why people get divorced. So I think because we're kind of settled with who we are as people, and we kind of rock with each other. I even rock with her kids too. You know what I'm saying? Me and her kids have a great relationship. I'm cool with the older two. It's the 4-year-old. Me and her be beefing. We be beefing all the time.
But my thing, I think that's where I'm at now. I want an older woman. I want her to be in her 40s, almost 50. I'll take 55. 55 is my cutoff.
This man, I had hit in a retirement homes. Mr. 180. He's trying
to get somebody retired.
Hey, he's trying to get in them deed restricted communities. He's trying to get a netta with the house already paid off.
That's what I'm thinking. Smart this time. I'm going smart this time.
I don't want nobody in their 30s. I don't want no woman in her 30s. I need you. I'm like you, bro. MJ, older than me. I need you. I need her to be older than me. 4, 5 years, couple years on the job already. You know what I'm saying? So I pray before my dates now, because I pray whatever spirit they carry won't jump on me. That is a true.
Swear to God. That boy say she's trying to get them to take their teeth out and show them something.
What is it? Kissed by a cougar.
Listen, I'll take all the cougars. I'll go buy a flat, just so you don't even have to come up the stairs. Don't even worry. I'm willing.
Y'all hear that,
Go get a
ladies? That
flat.
man said he'll get a bench in the shower. He don't care.
I don't care.
He'll get a
I
bench.
was raised by Big Mama, so I know about them. Those are actually really cool. I'm thinking about getting one of them the other day.
Just in case, just happened in the cut.
He said I'm going 40 to 45. You gotta be 40 to 55. That's where I'm at. You gotta be 40 plus or 55. And my thing is because I don't want nobody that still wants some kids. You're not getting them with me anyway, but I don't want you to one day the Lord told me we need to have some. No, I'm good. We got one.
Yeah, he's trying to. Hey, Mr. 1A said he's trying to get some discounts when y'all go on the cruise. That 55 plus discount when y'all get on.
Listen, I already got the handicap sticker. We good. I come with a handicap sticker. You don't even gotta walk far. We go. Listen. They said you don't even take it out the window. I said I definitely don't.
You have benefits all around the board. Just benefits. I heard that. Well, guys, our time is up. You want to tell our audience how to reach you guys? I really enjoyed y'all tonight. I knew I was going to enjoy seeing y'all. It's been a while. And Jason, thank you for joining also, nephew. I missed you as well. But guys, y'all want to go ahead and tell the audience how to reach out to you?
Listen, y'all already know. Y'all can go over to 180life.com, 180lyfe.com. It's your boy. It's your nephew, Archie J. Jenkins on Facebook. Mr. 180, please check me out. Instagram, 180lyfe_180 show. 180 life, 180 show. I thank y'all so much for having me. Auntie, look, we're going to do this again, all right? Just hit me up. Make sure. I got much love. Cousin MJ, let's do it again, man. We're going to have to do, how old is the dating? Y'all going to have to send me out on a couple of dates. So get me right.
Y'all can find Archie on cougarsrs.com. All right, later daters. Hey,
I will take your grandma to the prom. Do not worry. Have no problem.
Don't leave your gam around me. True player for real.
Okay. And you got
I'm looking at all women that wear muumuus. You know what I'm saying? If you wear muumuu, I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they had a lot of kids and used to get the land in several houses with the muumuus though.
Do you hear me?
That's
the
it.
muumuus got a whole lot of benefits behind them.
I'm telling you.
Archie said, oh, you thought you was finna get that little plot back in the woods. Not today, nigga. But I'm in it to win it.
Right. All right. Thank you guys. Good night.